Hello everyone, it's Dio from Firm But Fair Gaming, bringing you another Diablo 3 video. Enjoying all the videos and content we produce, don't forget to click on that subscribe button, click on that like button, and don't be afraid to share. Don't forget to click on the notification button, customize it however you want, but that way you're notified whenever we publish another video. Welcome everyone to this week's weekly challenge. So it is number 249 here for North America. And it looks like we are a wizard. So our itemization here, so we're seeing a lot of legendaries, no set pieces, but we do have the Legacy of Nightmare rings on. So basically for every item that we're wearing, we get bonus damage if it's an ancient that is not a set piece. So it deals both our damage and increases our damage reduction. We also have, from the looks of things, we have an esoteric here in the Wailing Host. So we're going to get some physical damage reduction, as well as we have Bane of the Powerful. So after we kill an elite pack, we're going to have a buff for 88 seconds, and we're going to be able to deal more damage against elites and reduce the damage taken from them. And let's see at the random assortment of items here. Wizard has never been a main for me, so I'm not as familiar with the itemization. So it automatically casts Diamond Skin when we fall below 35% health. We have chance to explode into a Fan of Knives here from Deathwatch Mantle. The neck is Summon Clothes that will replicate some of our spells. If we're low health, all attacks are guaranteed crits. Extra cold damage here and a 50% chance to freeze. The Cooney Prowlers, just some damage for stacking cold there based on the elemental. Razor Strop. Health Globe causes an explosion. Deals fire damage. When 3 or more enemies are within 12 yards, we're going to release Vile Stench. So I'm going to think this is just all about the Legacy of Nightmares. 1 extra magic missile from our offhand here. Our boots increase move speed based on missing life, so it's also a bit of a low life build. And then finally, the damage of our arcane orb is increased by 424%, and explosion triggers an additional time. So then our spell abilities are arcane orb, diamond skin, explosive blast, energy armor, and then our familiar. And then a right click didn't load. Interesting. Oh, so we have our shoot wand is why. Oh, there's our big wand. Actually, it hits for not bad. So obviously we would want to have our armor on and also our diamond skin, although that'll proc off of our helmet. So there we go, throwing our orb. So this is our right click. Obviously it does lots of damage there. Let's get our here. Well, there we go. Yeah, it's pretty much a one-shot mechanic, and then we're going to use our wand in order to get back our arcane power. So it's going to be a lot of just walking around doing this, as well as keeping our buffs off. The explosive blast, it's a pretty long CD. It pulses around us, but might just keep that up as we run around. Otherwise, we don't really have any movement speed. But mainly, we're just going to be throwing our arcane orb around. Anyway, so that's enough of me wasting time there doing that. Let's jump into the rift and see how we do. Okay, let's jump into it and see how we do. The first thing we're going to do is cast our familiar and our arcane energy. And just basically we're just going to... I'm keeping the explosive blast up as I'm wandering around. There's actually an elite in there if you didn't notice, but our orbs here are basically one-shotting everything. And we want to go down right off the start. I actually went the other way initially and had to backtrack in order to complete this. So I thought I'd just start over. So that was a waste of time. So we want to go down first, keeping our explosive blast going as we're throwing the orbs, because the orbs are just basically absolutely destroying everything. So here comes another elite. This is basically going to die. So like it's really one-shotting absolutely everything here. Might dip back just a little bit to throw a couple balls, but that's as far as I'm going to go, because otherwise we'd lose some time there, and there was no elites there, so we're just going to keep going. And now we're already almost a minute ahead and we're on to floor 2. So the diamond skin we could keep up, but it procs when we're low, so I'm trying to keep that up as well as the explosive blast. But sometimes I forget, gotta be honest there. With everything just being absolute one shot, kind of forget about some of the other abilities that we have. So now that I'm more mindful of that, just trying to keep my explosive blast up while I'm throwing orbs. So far we haven't really had the wand. We're getting back our arcane energy quick enough that we can just keep walking. Wasn't sure what that explosion was I walked into. We are a little bit swishy, but we can just, with the one-shot mechanic where we can just kind of off-screen everything kind of as we go. Just more balls, more balls. Want to pick that up, but have to wait. On to the next floor. Gained another 20 seconds there. Would be even better if we had, oh, there we go, a nice little shield. One, if we had NEMs on our follower would be amazing, but obviously they don't want to give us that. But also if we had a blink instead of like our wand, seems we don't seem to run out of energy at the moment. That would have been amazing just to give an extra little bit of speed to see how fast we could really go. Just going to keep plugging along here. Every couple steps I'm basically just throwing out another orb. Finally getting a little bit low. Oh, another pylon, that's nice. No elites though, that's a bit of the downside. Here we go, there we go. There's one finally. Nice, another one. Threw out a couple wand charges actually to try to get some energy back. And even that just basically one-shot everything. Oh, did they give us multiple elites right there? Nice. Perfect, man. Make a beeline to that if you can. Oh, whoops. That is hilarious. That I wasn't expecting that. Not gonna lie. That just absolutely hilarious. Was not expecting that. So don't stand point blank to him. 319, that's not bad. Let's see, is there much leaderboard? Oh, there we go, not bad. Of course, Rax is up there, 230. Oh man, that was pretty funny. Can't go over that, I just got one-shotted. Anyhow, so that's basically all there is to it. We're just going to want to throw up our arcane armor, have our familiar. Going to try to keep the explosive blast up as on CD. It doesn't cost much arcane power. And then we're just going to be throwing the balls. The balls is going to do all the damage and basically one-shot everything. If you need to use the your wand to get some energy back, because you've been a little bit overly spam happy, don't be afraid to do that. It does deal decent damage. And then keep your diamond skill up on CD as well. No point like really saving it. There wasn't that much damage. I did die to the boss, obviously. So don't stand close, like right next to him, but otherwise it's not too bad. There are a couple points where you take a bit of damage, but don't stand and stuff. Keep off screen everything and you'll be fine. Pretty simple, straightforward run here. So that brings us to the end of the video. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know below. They did announce that season 25 is coming to a close. It is ending on April 10th, so we do know that now. So now I just wanted to pass that on to you guys. So I hope you are enjoying season 25 and that you enjoy the last couple weeks here. And I am looking forward to season 26. I'm going to do a video about that probably later this week that's coming up. No real launch date on that. Again, that'll probably be a few weeks after the end of season 25, but lots of stuff coming up. So that brings us to the end of the video. So as always, we appreciate like, share, some subscribes, and until next time, I hope you're enjoying the conclusion to season 25.